Tia Harvey across the timeline. Tia lets it fly. Good! Good! Drain the three! It is good! Are you kidding me?
It's time for Little Rock Trojans basketball.
That is how you begin Ohio Valley Conference play!
This broadcast is brought to you by Arkansas Democrat Gazette, Game Time Wraps, Dillard's, Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Stevens, and Pepsi.
The basket counts! It is good!
Our broadcast begins with the voice of the Trojans, Trey Schapp.
From the Jack Stevens Center and Joe Foley Court here on the campus of UA Little Rock in Little Rock, Arkansas. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball. Tonight the Trojans welcome in the Panthers of Eastern Illinois University inside of the Jack Stevens Center to take on your Little Rock Trojans. The Trojans suffered their first loss of 2026 on Saturday at Lindenwood. Lindenwood came out and just blitzed a 71-43 loss by your Little Rock Trojans. They look to get back to their winning ways against Eastern Illinois tonight. The Trojans 4-2 in OVC play. They are a game and a half out of first place Western Illinois. Won on Tuesday night against Eastern Illinois, so they are 6-1. Southern Indiana's 5-1. Lindenwood and Little Rock are 4-2. Morehead State was 4-2. They lost today to Tennessee State in Nashville earlier this afternoon. Tennessee Tech 3-3, UT Martin 3-3. Eastern Illinois comes in 2-5. SIUE and SEMO are 1-5. The series history between Little Rock and Eastern Illinois, it's tied at 3-3. The Trojans have lost the last two. The Trojans 2-1 here at home and 1-2 on the road. We will talk it over with head basketball coach Steve Weedor and get you ready for some exciting Ohio Valley Conference action here later on tonight. The Little Rock Trojans led by Jordan Hallman, 17.8 points per game average. She has scored in double figures in every Ohio Valley Conference game this season. Hopefully that continues tonight. Need to get some other Trojans going, though. Brenna Burt hasn't really scored in the last couple of games from the floor. She's made some free throws at times and actually helped us Thursday night, at SIUE, win that game when she hit two clutch free throws down the stretch. Brenna Burt comes in as one of the best free throw shooters in the league, 23 of 24, 96%. You look at Baby J, when she gets to the line, she knocks them down, 15 of 15 from the charity stripe. But it would be good to get Maya Cotto going and Destiny Salgado. If she can get going in the paint for the Little Rock Trojans, look out. This could be a very dangerous team. The Little Rock Trojans and the Eastern Illinois Panthers will do battle tonight. You'll hear it right here. And we'll send it into the locker room and talk with Steve Weedor after the break. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time.
Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Let it come to you.
Eastern Illinois has only won 2 games in conference play, only won 3 games on the season. Is this a team that you really don't need to pay attention to the records because they're a better team than what their record shows?
Yeah, I think that's the case. I mean, they lost a couple of really close games. You know, they'd be sitting here, 4-2, just like or maybe 4-3. I think they played 7, but they lost 2, last second games come down to the end. So, you can look at the records and sort of see where you're at right now, but it's still a long way to go and dangerous and can come in here and we're going to have to play well tonight to get a win.
We talked about the quick turnarounds that we have from Thursday to Saturday. They had one Tuesday to Thursday, along with probably some of the longest travel in the league to get here. So do you try to jump on them early and try to give them some doubt in their minds of, hey, we're not going to be able to come up and beat this Little Rock team?
Well, I think you want to get off to a good start. I mean, that's what you're trying to do. I don't know if we're planning on really, pushing the basketball and going at them quick and playing hard, but you don't. It's 40-minute game. It's 4 quarters. We found that out against Lindenwood. So you got to come out and be ready to play for 4 quarters.
How do you think your ladies have responded to the week of practice after the loss at Lindenwood?
Good. I mean, we've got a good group of girls. I mean, they work hard and do everything that we ask them to do, and that's just that's how they've been all year. So they responded well. I think they'll be ready tonight.
These are the last 2 games before they're back in school, basically, and so it's more of focusing on schoolwork along with basketball as opposed to the way it's been the last couple of weeks where it's been all focus on basketball. Do you feel like that they've had that focus on basketball in the games that have been at hand?
Yeah, I think it's a good, during the Christmas break, they get some time to, get away from the classes and refresh a little bit. And, like you said, I think they start classes next Tuesday, so they'll be back at it again. But, they've done a good job. I think they've really, improved during this time, and we just got to, take it out there on the floor tonight.
How nice is it to be back home? Although a short trip at home, only 2 games before we hit the road for 4 straight. But how nice is it to be back in the Jack tonight?
Yeah, it's always nice to be back home. I mean, you just, you get to sleep in your own beds for a while and everything's comfortable to you. So, we'll take advantage of this, and we got 2 big games this week.
The keys offensively and defensively tonight against Eastern Illinois, Coach, what are they?
Defensively, they're really big inside. I mean, they can pound you in the paint, and we got to do a good job of keeping them from doing that. They've got some individual players that can really score, and we got to make sure we contain them. We want to push the tempo tonight. We want to really push it, make them play at a faster pace. They like to run sets. They like to run different things, and I think if we can get it in more of an up and down game, that's a really big advantage for us.
Unfortunately for them, they have 2 players that are out for the season, one of them being probably the tallest player that we would have ever played against, and that's a 6'10" post player, a transfer from the University of Texas. But what would it have been like if we would have had to go up against that height?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty big. I mean, you always think, 6'5", 6'6", that, we've played against several of those that, they just sort of tower over you. But 6'10's a little, even a stretch farther.
It's a lot of a stretch further. Coach, good luck in this one, and we'll talk to you on Saturday before Western Illinois.
Thank you, Trey.
We're back after this. Starting lineups between the Eastern Illinois Panthers and your Little Rock Trojans coming up. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time.
Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center and Joe Foley Court for tonight's Ohio Valley Conference matchup between your Little Rock Trojans and the Panthers of Eastern Illinois. Let's meet the starters. First for the Panthers of Eastern Illinois, 3-15 on the season, 2-5 in Ohio Valley Conference play, coached by Marcus McLaughlin, 21-27 in his second year. He will start Ella Loon, a 6-foot redshirt junior from Brimfield, Illinois, Brimfield High School. She averages 5.8 points per game and 3.1 rebounds per game. Ava Stoller, 5'6 junior from St. Petersburg, Florida, a transfer from SIUE, averages 12.9 points per game and 3.3 rebounds per game. Clara Glad, a 6-foot junior from Rogers, Minnesota, a transfer from UC Davis, averaging 7.4 points per game and 3.6 rebounds per game. Miyoshi Mason, a 6'4", redshirt junior from Lebanon, Tennessee, a transfer from Middle Tennessee State, averages 6.6 points per game and 5.1 rebounds per game. Sidney James DeRoche, a 6-foot redshirt junior from Miami, Florida, Rossview High School, averaging 9.9 points per game and 6.4 rebounds per game. Coach McLaughlin is assisted by Destiny Bradman, Caitlin Peterson, and Lauren Bogle. The Little Rock Trojans 8-8 overall, 4-2 in Ohio Valley Conference play, coached by Steve Weedor, 22-24 in his second season. He will start Brenna Burke, a 5'7" sophomore from Russellville High School. She averages 7.3 points per game and 2.6 rebounds per game. Jordan Hallman, a 5'11" graduate from Hugo, Oklahoma, Northern Oklahoma Community College. She averages 17.6 points per game and 5.8 rebounds per game. Elena Payne, a 5'9" senior from Fort Worth, Texas, a transfer from Morgan State, averaging 5.1 points per game and 4.7 rebounds per game. Destiny Salgado, a 6'2" sophomore from Stafford, Virginia, a transfer from Iona, averaging 6.7 points per game and 4.2 rebounds per game. Maya Koto, a 5'7" junior from Denver, Colorado, a transfer from Murray State out of Oklahoma. She averages 7.6 points per game and 2.3 rebounds per game. Steve Weedor, assisted by Bobby Brazel, Alicia Cash, Chastity Reed, Kim Sitzman is the director of basketball operations, and Ray Coleman is your Trojan trainer. The Trojans are in their silver jerseys with maroon numerals and lettering. The silver marble stripe down the sides of the jersey. Little Rock in a block font on the front of the jersey above the number, Trojans in script on the back of the jersey below the number. Eastern Illinois is in their road black jerseys with white numerals and white lettering. EIU above the number on the front. There is a black stripe down either side. It comes and wraps around the shorts that is trimmed in white. And it will be Little Rock and Eastern Illinois tonight inside of the Jack Stevens Center. Chastity Taylor is the referee. Ty Bills is umpire 1, and Lauren Thomas is umpire number 2. And Chastity Taylor has the basketball. She walks to the far side of the court. In the jump circle will be Destiny Salgado for the Little Rock Trojans and Miyoshi Mason for Eastern Illinois. Eastern Illinois coming off of a loss at home to Western Illinois, 74-61 on Tuesday. Little Rock will play Western Illinois on Saturday, tip time at 1 o'clock. Trojans move right to left along your radio dial. And Chastity Taylor has the ball in the jump circle. The tip is up, controlled by the Panthers of Eastern Illinois. Stoller brings it across the timeline. Stoller, right side it comes now to Glad. Up top to Mason. Mason goes to the left side, picks up the dribble, leaves it for Stoller. Stoller looking inside, has to go around the screen, still with the basketball. Stoller, right side it goes to Glad. Glad tries to put it on the floor, steps back, trying to take Koto off the dribble, leaves it out for DeRoche. DeRoche in the paint, off the glass a little strong. Rebound comes down to Elena Payne. Payne will kick it ahead to Koto. Koto beats everybody down the floor, off the glass, good. Maya Koto just sprinted down the floor and got it up and good, and Little Rock's up 2-0. Into the front court comes Stoller. A handoff goes to Loon. Loon looks right, dribbles that way, all the way to the baseline, spins back out. Still with it, leaves it out for Stoller. Stoller around to the left side, trying to drive down to the right, pulls up, leaves it for DeRoche. DeRoche looking down inside, has to put it on the floor. DeRoche, a pump fake, kicks it out, 3 to shoot. DeRoche still with the basketball, shoves with an elbow, no good. Rebound comes down to Salgado. She kicks it ahead to Payne. Trojans run the basketball all the way to the free throw line. They bring it back out to Koto now. Koto, top of the key, looks left, finds Hallman. Hallman looks inside, finds Koto cutting through, and they're going to say it's out of bounds, last touched by Little Rock. No, I think they're going to be overruled, and yes, it's Little Rock basketball. Lauren Thomas called it the wrong way. Luckily, Chastity Taylor overruled her. And so it will be Little Rock ball. 15 on the shot clock for the Trojans. Inbounds pass from Elena Payne. Payne looking to get it in, gets it into Cotto. She thought about a three, finds Hallman at the top. Hallman between the circles, looks left, finds Payne on the baseline. Turnaround layup is good. Timeout EIU. A backdoor cut and a timeout. Trojans up 4-0. We will take the timeout with them. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Strength is measured not by the number of accounts. Strength is placing value on relationships. It's having the vision and the guts to invest in growth. It's the commitment to responsibly manage your money. At Stevens, we believe that our strengths build success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Eastern Illinois has the basketball in the front court. Up top with it is Glad. Glad between the circles. Looking to drive to the left. Picks up the dribble. Leaves it up high for Loon. Loon coming to the right. Goes back left. Picks up the dribble. Looks inside. Finds DeRoche. DeRoche down low. It goes off the glass, up and good. They hit Mason underneath. She got it off as the shot clock was expiring. It's 4-2, Little Rock on top. Payne with the basketball, right side Cotto. Cotto looks down low, finds Salgado. She'll pull up, baseline jumper's good. Destiny Salgado from 16 knocks it down. Stoller across the timeline with the basketball. Stoller with Payne on her. Looks inside, still with the dribble. Trying to cross, leaves it inside. It's knocked away by Brenna Burke. Brenna throws it ahead. A nice pass to Salgado. She goes up. It's blocked out of bounds, and so Little Rock will have basketball right side of their basket with 24 on the shot clock. Inbounds pass will come from Elena Payne. Payne to kick it in. Throws it up to Brenna Burke. Burke around a screen. Still with the basketball. Left side it goes to Hallman. Her three-pointer on the way. Short, no good. Rebound comes down to Loon, who kicks it ahead to Stoller for EIU. Panthers into the front court. A dribble handoff for Loon. Loon looks left, finds Glad. They're looking down low. They get it, and underneath they come back to DeRoche. DeRoche has it now. She'll pull up. Short jumper is in and out, no good. Hallman with the rebound. Trojans want to push it down the floor. Hallman into the front court, still with the dribble. Finds Brenna Burke on the right wing. Burke comes up to the top now, between the circles. Underneath it goes to Payne, and a bad pass goes out of bounds. It'll be EIU basketball. They were trying to hit Payne on a back cut. 6:35 to play here in the opening period. It's 6-2, Little Rock on top. Stoller to bring it across the timeline. Stoller with the basketball, leaves it up high for Mason. Miyoshi Mason leaves it back for Stoller now. Stoller drives to the right. On the right wing, behind the line. Now tries to drive in. Ball's lost on the floor. Trojans can't get it. And they reset the shot clock. Why did we reset the shot clock? So what do they go to? It should be at 8 seconds. So it'll be at 8 seconds on the shot clock for Eastern Illinois, as there was confusion as the ball was knocked away, but Little Rock never had full possession of it. And there's already a little chippiness between Miyoshi Mason and Destiny Salgado underneath. Inbounds pass comes in, and it's stolen away by Elena Payne. Payne will push it down the floor, gets it to Hallman. Hallman stops, comes back to Cotto. Left side, Burke, wide open three. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to DeRoche. She'll kick it ahead to Stoller. Stoller kicks it left side to Loon. Loon with a pump fake, drives into the paint. Kicks it all the way over here to us, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds, EIU. It'll be Little Rock basketball on the turnover by the Panthers. Substitutions coming for EIU. Tiny Lewis will come into the game, replacing Ella Loon. Brenna Burke to inbound the basketball for Little Rock. Burke gets it into Elena Payne. She'll take it across the timeline. 5:45 to play here in the first. Payne crosses over, gets down into the paint, brings it back up to Cotto. The ball was lost, and it's a backcourt violation on Little Rock. And so an unforced turnover that time. That's Little Rock's second of the game. EIU with 3 turnovers in the last 2-11. They haven't scored in the last 2-11. Glad with the basketball. Glad looks up high for DeRoche. DeRoche looking down low. Can't find Mason. DeRoche shoves off of Jordan Hallman. Kicks it out to Loon on the right wing. Glad, her miss. Rebound comes down to Salgado. Payne pushes it into the front court. Payne looking to drive. Stops. Could have taken it to the hole. Drives to the left. Still with the basketball now. Up top. Looks for Burke cutting through. Burke has the basketball. Kicks it over to Cotto. Cotto drives to the baseline. She's fouled. They're going to say no shots. The foul is on Clara Glad. Her first team foul. And with 5:06 to play, Maya Cotto will be at the line with 2 shots. No. They're going to say it's on the baseline. Out of bounds. I thought she was shooting. They called it on the floor. Salgado catches the inbounds pass. Salgado on the baseline. Pulls up. Jumper is no good. Mason with the rebound. Leaves it for Stoller. Little Rock just 43% from the floor now. 3 of 7. Stoller takes the top of the key 3. It's blocked. Salgado with the rebound. Salgado kicks it left side to Burke. Burke drives in, leaves it out for Payne. Payne has it knocked away. Tiny Lewis with the basketball. Lewis kicks it right side to Glad. It's blocked by Jordan Hallman. Hallman cleans up the trash. Takes it the other way. Kicks it out to Burke. Burke trying to drive along the baseline. Goes up off the glass a little strong, and she misses. Mason with a rebound, but then her outlet pass is stolen away by Cotto. And then her reverse layup is no good. Burke's going to come out. Ashley Lester comes in. 4:22. EIU brings it across the timeline. Stoller with the basketball. Stoller still with it. Looks up high. Goes left to DeRoche. Back to Stoller. Her shot is missed. Rebound comes down to Salgado. Salgado kicks it ahead to Cotto. Cotto stops. 3-pointer right side. Good! Maya Cotto makes it 9-2, and the Trojans are up 7 with 3:50 to play here in the first. Up top, Stoller. Left side it goes to Glad. Inside to Mason. Mason looking inside. Mason trying to turn. Puts a shot up. It's up and good. Mason has all of the points for EIU so far. It's 9-4, and she has all 4 of them. Payne into the front court. Right side it goes to Salgado. Salgado up top, Cotto. She thought about a three, now steps back, takes it, it's up, it's no good, and the ball goes out of bounds, an air ball by Maya Cotto. Into the game for Little Rock will be Taylor Coxford replacing Destiny Salgado. In for EIU will be Kennedy Davis replacing Miyoshi Mason. 3:22 to play here in the first. Trojans on top, 9-4. Stoller brings it across the timeline. The transfer from SIUE gives it to Tiny Lewis. Lewis around to the right side. That's an illegal dribble. She tried to dribble it between her legs, and it got caught on her leg and then dropped to the floor. 3:10 to play. Trojans have the ball off the fourth turnover by EIU. Across the timeline comes Elena Payne. Payne looking right. Payne drives all the way to the hole, goes up off the glass, can't get the basket to go. Rebound comes down. Lewis with it in the front court. Lewis is going to leave it back for DeRoche. She had it stolen away. Jordan Hallman has it. Hallman with the basketball. Takes it across the timeline. Jordan Hallman drives all the way to the basket, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down, and they call a foul on Ashley Lester on a reach-in.
Come on, Ash.
That's going to be her first team foul. Trojans have missed some easy chances. They're one of their last 10 from the floor, still shooting 31%. Eastern Illinois is 22% with 6 turnovers in the last 5-14. Stoller to Lewis, back to Stoller. Stoller steps back, three-pointer is on the way, it's no good. She got her own rebound, kicks it out to Davis. Davis back to Stoller on the left wing. Stoller picks up the ball, finds Davis. Davis to Lewis. Lewis looks inside. Lewis drives. Her shot is blocked by Ashley Lester with 7 seconds on the shot clock. 2:13 on the game. Eastern Illinois to inbound the basketball. Stoller, left side of their basket, looking to get it in. They throw it in to Glad, back to Stoller in the left corner. She'll bring it into the paint. Stoller shoves off of Elena Payne. That is her second team foul on Stoller. Burke and Salgado will come back in for Little Rock, replacing Cotto and Coxford. Into the game for EIU, Nia Hardy comes in. Payne to inbound the basketball. Gets it into Brenna Burke. Burke goes right back to Elena Payne. Payne with the basketball between the circles. Payne looking left, finds Hallman. Hallman looks inside, finds Salgado. Salgado turns, goes up, no good. Rebound comes down to EIU. Davis with the rebound, pushes it quickly into the front court to Glad. Back to Davis at the top. A dribble handoff to Lewis. Lewis kicks it left side to Hardy. Now on the left wing it goes to DeRoche. DeRoche backing down Salgado, turns, puts up a tough shot. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Brenna Burke. Nice block out by Burke. They kick it ahead to Lester. Lester drives all the way. Tough shot, no good. No whistle either. Into the front court comes EIU. Glad with the basketball. Glad looking to drive. A dribble handoff. Right back to Glad in the right corner. Wide open three. She missed it. Ball is rebounded by Lewis to DeRoche underneath, off the glass and good. 9-6. Little Rock still on top. They lead it by 3 with 1:02 to play. Trojans no points in the last 2:50. Hallman with the basketball, crosses over, drives all the way to the hole, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to EIU. Glad with the basketball. Glad will slow it down, leave it for DeRoche. She'll take a three, trying to tie it. It's no good. And the rebound comes down to Jordan Hallman. Hallman will push it into the front court. 40 seconds. Hallman tries to drive. Hallman in the paint. Her shot is blocked. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Trojans. Maya Cotto comes back into the game, replacing Alana Payne. Jerilee Daniels comes into the game as Hallman goes out into the game for EIU. Alana Filippo also back in for, or into the game for Little Rock, will be Belmonte Hurtado, and the clock has gone off now. The clock has gone out behind the backboards. So the clock is out. The game clock on the scoreboard is working, but the clock behind the baskets has gone out, and also the scores table has gone out as well. The scores table has lost all power. And we are still on the air because of a battery backup. So the scores table has lost all power here inside of the Jack Stevens Center, and they are working to get everything back up and running right now. Not sure what the issue is. They are looking underneath the table, trying to get the power restored. But right now, we don't have any power. The clock is out. The DV Sport replay is out. Everything else is out. But thankfully, we are still able to go right here. So while they work on this issue, we find out what is going on. Not sure what the issue is. Let's do this. Trip Keeter back in the studios. Trip, let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll come back with more after this. Trojans on top 9-6. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center. Power has gone out to the whole scores table. This is not good. I mean, there could be major issues if they can't get this fixed. Your replay is out. The public address is out. A lot of different issues going on right now. Both teams are in front of their benches standing up. They have not sat down. And I'm not sure what the issue is, but they are trying to work on it right now. Not sure if it's a breaker somewhere that got tripped or what the issue is. Now it appears that some things are coming back on. Slowly but surely. DV Sport is back up, so it's going to take a while for everything to reboot. They're going to allow the players to sit down right now. So that is one good thing. And not sure what the issue was as to what triggered the power being kicked off. But there are a lot of people over here working on it right now, and Little Rock AD Frank Cuervo coming over as well, trying to figure out what the issue is. So as they reset some of the boards, I can tell you that we have power back on our end. But the rest of the table is still without power. for the moment. So that'll give us a chance to tell you the lineup in the OVC tonight. Lindenwood is at SEMO. They have just ended the first period there. Lindenwood leads SEMO 17-13 in Cape Girardeau. 5:30 tip in UT Martin. SIUE is taking on UT Martin, and at 5:30, Southern Indiana will take on Tennessee Tech tonight. Tennessee State defeated Morehead State earlier today, 70-62. Top 25 of women's college basketball. 8:59 to play in the second. Number 23 Notre Dame leads number 9 Louisville 19-16 in South Bend. Louisville had all kinds of issues getting there. Snowstorm, lake effect snowstorm coming off of Lake Michigan. Dumped a lot of snow on South Bend yesterday. 6 o'clock tip, Villanova's at number 1 UConn. 6 o'clock, number 4 Texas is at number 2 South Carolina. A 5:30 tip here in a matter of minutes. Number 5 Vanderbilt's at Mississippi State. 6 o'clock tonight, Florida's at number 7 Kentucky. Also a 6 o'clock tip, number 25 Illinois is at number 8 Michigan. 8 o'clock, number 11 Iowa hosting Oregon. 8 o'clock tip, number 12 Maryland's at Southern Cal. 6 o'clock tip tonight, number 24 Nebraska is at number 15 Michigan State. And at 8 o'clock tonight, number 21 Alabama is at Auburn. So Iron Bowl on the women's basketball side of things, if you will. 39.5 to play here inside of the Jack Stevens Center. And one thing is, actually, 34 point. Well, they're trying to correct the timing issues and everything. DV Sport is still not back up. 2:08 to play. 2:08's on the clock right now. And 30 seconds on the shot clock. But that is not correct. And I believe it is going to be. It's 34.6. And that's on the game clock. So the shot clock shows 30, but no, they're actually going to change 34.2 on the game clock. So now they have to get the shot clock adjusted to 27. And that is what they adjust it to. It'll be Little Rock basketball.
How much was it? 39.4? Okay.
And let's see. 34.2 is the time that they stop it at, so that's what they reset it to. And the Little Rock Trojans will have the ball 9-4. They lead, but the Trojans are only shooting one of their last 13 from the floor. They're 0 of their last 6. They're 4 of 16 from the floor. They have not scored in 3 minutes and 27 seconds. They lead at 9-6, though. So the clocks on both ends of the court are working. DV Sport is coming back online, and we're going to get back underway here. Daniels to inbound right side of our basket. Baby J has the ball at her disposal. Gets it into Brenna Burke. Burke brings it up to the top between the circles now. Burke still with the basketball. Looks inside. Finds Kodo left wing. She'll try to drive all the way to the hole. Missed the layup. The rebound comes down to Filippo. She'll leave it for Hardy. Hardy with the basketball. Trojans, one of their last 14, and a lot of them have been inside the paint that they have just missed. Hardy drives around a screen. The ball's knocked away. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with EIU with 7 seconds on the clock. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Filippo to inbound the basketball. Looking to get it in play. Does. It goes into Hardy. Hardy drives into the paint. Pulls up. Jumper is banked off the glass and in. And it's 9-8 after the first 10 minutes here inside of the Jack Stevens Center. Trojans will have possession of the basketball after the break. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery has raised more than $1.5 billion in proceeds to help provide more than 822,000 life-changing scholarships for Arkansans since 2009. Help make a difference forever in Arkansas education, and find out where you can pick up your Arkansas Scholarship Lottery tickets at myarkansasLottery.com. Man, Little Rock just could not get a bucket in the last half of that period. They were 1 of 14 to end the period. They shoot 4 of 17 from the floor, 23.5%. Eastern Illinois, 4 of 16. They shoot 25%. Little Rock did have 1 3-pointer, and that's the difference in the ball game right now. It's 9-8. EIU with 8 points in the paint. Trojans with 4. Little Rock's tried to drive in there. They just haven't been able to make their shots. Same starting 5 for the Trojans. Burt leaves it for Elena Payne. Payne in the backcourt, brings it into the front court. Payne up top to Hallman. Hallman with it. Drives all the way to the hole. Is fouled on the drive. She'll be at the line with 2 shots. The foul is on Sydney James DeRoche, the redshirt junior from Miami, picks up her first. It's the first team foul. And Jordan Hallman will be at the line with 2 shots. Hallman, a graduate out of Hugo, Oklahoma. Northern Oklahoma Community College transfer. First free throw is up and good. It's one thing the Trojans have done of late is shoot free throws really well. 1 more free throw for her. This one is up, and it is off the back of the rim. And as I say that, they miss. The rebound comes down to EIU. Stoller will bring it across the timeline. Trojans up 10-8. Stoller with a dribble handoff to Glad. Glad, top of the key, leaves it for Lewis. Lewis turns the corner, tries to drive down left side of the paint. It's knocked out of bounds. A blocked shot by Maya Cotto. It will stay with EIU. Panthers to put it in play. 16 on the shot clock. Stoller throws it into Glad. Glad goes to Mason at the top. Mason with a dribble handoff for Stoller. Stoller around to the right, back to Mason. Mason knocks it down low, and they call a foul on who? A foul on who? Jordan Hallman. Her first team foul. She wasn't shooting the ball. How are they going to give her shots? She wasn't shooting. She was grabbing the ball on a pass. So now they put it in play on the baseline. And the shot clock's to 20. The foul was on the floor. Inbounds pass will come from Stoller. Stoller looking to get it in. Stoller throws it to DeRoche. DeRoche back to Stoller in the right corner. She's looking inside. Stoller trying to drive to the right. Can't. picks up the dribble in the short corner, throws it inside to DeRoche. DeRoche turns, goes up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Elena Payne. Payne will kick it ahead to Cotto. Cotto's going to stop, take a three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Stoller with the rebound. Nobody for Little Rock was underneath. Stoller kicks it ahead to DeRoche. She thought about a three, goes left to Stoller. A three from her is good, and EIU takes a 1-point lead, 11-10. Payne brings it across the timeline. Elena Payne with the basketball. Payne looks left, finds Burke. Burke looks to drive, picks up the dribble, finds Hallman. A three-pointer from her is no good. Burke with the rebound. Looks, turns, kicks it back out to Cotto. Cotto top of the key. Cotto looks inside to Payne, back to Cotto. She catches it, and it goes right off of her arm. I mean, you can't get Little Rock any better looks right now. The Trojans have gotten great looks. They just haven't made any shots. 8:29 on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. EIU will put it in play. Stoller to bring it across the timeline. Stoller at the top, comes around to the right. Now back up top it goes to Mason, out to Lewis. She'll take a three. It's up, it's no good. Rebound Salgado for Little Rock. She'll push it down the court. Salgado all the way to the basket, goes up, has her shot blocked by Mason. DeRoche with the basketball into the front court. They throw it ahead, and it goes out of bounds off of Mason's hand. That is the 8th turnover by Eastern Illinois. 8:02 to play here in the second, 11-10. Eastern on top. Payne across the timeline. Looks right to Cotto. Cotto looks down low, finds Salgado. Salgado takes Mason off the bounce. Salgado pulls up, misses the shot, and the rebound comes down to Mason. Use the backboard. Trojans just can't get any shots to go. Lewis with the basketball, up high, goes around a screen to the right side, kicks it into the right corner to Glad. They look down low. Now they find Mason at the top. Mason spins, trying to go back door to Glad. Glad's going to take a three from the right wing. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Brenna Burke. Burke will push it into the front court. Burke takes it to the right side of the floor. Burke comes up top to Payne. Payne with the basketball. Left side it goes Cotto. Cotto up top to Burke. Burke looks right, can't find Payne, and they call an illegal screen on Little Rock, and it's going to be on Maya Cotto. No, it's on Salgado. It's her first second team foul. Taylor Coxford comes in for Cotto. 7:11 to play in the period. Across the timeline comes Stoller. Stoller with the basketball. Stoller finds DeRoche. DeRoche brings it back out to Stoller now. Stoller around to the left. Kicks it to the left corner. A long three is no good. Rebound Maya Cotto. Glad missed a three. Cotto ahead to Payne to Hallman. Hallman stops, gets it back to Elena Payne. Payne looks inside, finds Burke on the right wing. She'll take a three in rhythm, no good. Rebound comes down to Mason. They kick it ahead to Lewis. Lewis into the front court with the basketball. Slows it down. Little Rock with just a point here in the quarter. They haven't scored in the last 3:15. EIU hadn't scored in the last 2:21. Glad up top to Mason. Mason trying to go back. Skips it. Left side it goes to DeRoche. DeRoche backing down. Shoves off of Hallman. Puts a shot up, no good. Got her own rebound. Shoves off of Hallman again. Puts it up and in. Payne will bring it across the timeline. EIU is just stronger right now than Little Rock. Payne with the basketball. Finds Burke on the right wing. Burke tries to go baseline, leaves it out for Coxford. Her pull-up a 15-footer is good. Taylor Coxford knocks down a jumper, and it's 13-12, EIU on top. Stoller across the timeline. Right side it goes to Glad. Glad comes around to the top to Lewis on the left side. Lewis looks inside, finds DeRoche outside. DeRoche up top to Mason. Mason still with it. Looks right, finds Stoller. Stoller around a screen from Mason. Stoller still with the ball. Backs out, top of the key. Throws it underneath to Mason. Her layup is good from the left side. 5:19 to play here in the second. It's 15-12. EIU on top. Left side it goes to Cotto. Cotto drives left baseline, leaves it to Hallman, right wing, three. Good! Jordan Hallman drains a three, and we're tied at 15. 5 minutes to play here in the third. Stoller across the timeline for EIU. Looks right, finds Glad. Glad looking inside, can't find anyone. Glad still with the basketball, puts it on the deck, drives along the baseline, kicks it to Tiny Lewis left side. She missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Cotto. Ahead to Hallman. Hallman into the front court. Hallman drives into the paint, gets all the way into it, kicks it out to Cotto. Cotto comes back, drives. Cotto had her shot blocked by DeRoche. And DeRoche will kick it ahead to Glad. Glad into the front court with Hallman on her. Glad looking to drive, picks up the dribble, finds Mason, and they call a foul on Coxford. That is her first, third team foul, and with 4:22, we've got a timeout on the floor. We're tied at 15. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
At Stevens, our philosophy is to invest every dollar as if it were our own, to seize opportunity, to anticipate rather than react, to deliver constant focus in an ever-changing world, and to pursue the objectives of our clients in order to help them reach their financial goals. A proven history of helping companies and individuals. Stevens, member NYSE SIPC.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator A.J. Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. A.J.'s team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this.
Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This season marks the 20th anniversary of the Jack Stevens Center, established in 2005 through a generous gift by Jackson T. Stevens. The late Little Rock businessman and philanthropist, the Jack Stevens Center has been the home to women's and men's basketball, volleyball, and wrestling. Join the Trojans throughout the basketball season to celebrate this historic milestone. For tickets and more information, you can find them at lrtrojans.com. 15-15 here in the second period with 4:22 to play. It will be Eastern Illinois basketball on the baseline. Trojans just 2 of 8 here in the second. 25% from the floor. They're shooting 24% from the game, 6 of 25. 2 of 8 behind the three-point line, and that's why we're tied right now. Eastern Illinois they've made 1 3-pointer. The Trojans have made 2. Little Rock 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Ashley Lester into the game for the Trojans, replacing Maya Cotto. In for Eastern Illinois, Filippo along with Davis. Inbounds pass coming in to Davis on the right side. She puts it up off the glass and good. Inbounds pass comes into Elena Payne. Payne with the basketball. Picks up the dribble. Looks right. Finds Lester. Lester has it. Kicks it out to Hallman. Right wing 3. Good! Jordan Hallman is back-to-back 3-pointers. Hallman now with 7 in the game. She's 2 of 4 from downtown. Trojans also take a 1-point lead, 18-17. They throw it up high to Davis. Davis looking, still with the basketball. Kicks it to the right side to Lewis. Lewis, a floater, is short, no good. Ball's tipped. Lewis gets the rebound. Out to DeRoche. DeRoche trying to go left. Goes off the glass, puts it up and in, and EIU takes a 1-point lead. Inbounds pass comes in to Elena Payne. Payne, left side it goes to Burke. Up top to Hallman. Hallman tries to drive to the right, steps back, pulls up a shot, no good. Rebound on the floor, comes down to EIU. They kick it ahead to Lewis. Lewis on the left side, slows it down, brings it up to the top between the circles. Right side it goes to Davis. Davis a dribble handoff for Hardy. Her three-pointer is airballed. Lewis had it, but it goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it's Little Rock basketball. Coming into the game will be Destiny Salgado replacing Taylor Coxford. For the Trojans, back into the game for EIU will be Miyoshi Mason, 6'4" redshirt junior from Lebanon, Tennessee. Inbounds pass will come in to Brenna Burke. She'll get it right back to Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the timeline for Little Rock. Payne with the basketball. Payne steps back, pulls up, floaters, good! Elena Payne with a nice jumper. It's 19-18. Trojans on top by 1. Into the front court comes Hardy for the Panthers. Hardy dribbles to the left, leaves it for Lewis at the top. Top of the key, Tiny Lewis. Left side it goes to Davis. Davis looking inside, can't find anyone, finds Mason. Mason with the basketball, kicks it back and throws it away as Mason tried to hit Lewis. Lewis was cut into the basket. Mason threw it away. Glad is back into the game along with Stoller, replacing Hardy and Flippo. Inbounds pass comes in to Burke. She gets it back to Elena Payne. 2:29 to play here in the second. Outside it goes to Hallman. Thought about a three. Hallman puts it on the deck. Drives all the way to the hole. Tough shot, no good. Rebound, lost out of bounds. It'll be EIU basketball. 2:20 to play here in the second. Stoller to bring it across the timeline for the Panthers. 20-19, Little Rock on top. They go to Mason. Mason catches it at the top of the key. Back to Stoller. Stoller around to the left. Stoller still with the basketball. Kicks it left corner to Davis. Davis had it knocked away. And then Davis ran over Ashley Lester. That's a foul on Davis. Her first, second team foul on EIU, and it's Little Rock basketball. Kodo's going to come back into the game. Kodo's going to get Brenna Burke. 2:03 to play. Payne throws it into Kodo and gets it right back, brings it across the timeline. Elena Payne with the basketball. Payne looks left, finds Lester. Lester still with it. Up top it goes to Salgado. Salgado looking. Salgado finds Payne on the right wing. Payne up top to Lester. Lester pump fake out to Hallman. Hallman's going to take a three left side off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound comes down. Salgado knocks it away. Out of bounds off of Salgado, so it'll be EIU basketball. Trojans up 20-19. Trojans shooting 27% from the floor, 8 of 30. They've had several chances inside the paint, just have not been able to get them to fall. Inbounds pass comes into Ava Stoller. Stoller brings it across the timeline, works it to the right side, leaves it for Glad. Glad comes back to Stoller on the right wing. Stoller looking left, still with it. Comes up to Glad. Glad looking inside. The ball's knocked away, and they call a foul on Salgado. That's her second, fourth team foul. Pearson McVeigh will come into the game. She will replace Salgado. Stoller to inbound. Stoller throws it into Mason. Mason over to Davis. Davis out, and an illegal screen called on Miyoshi Mason. Her first third team foul. It'll be Little Rock basketball on the 11th turnover of the game by Eastern Illinois. Payne will bring it across the timeline. Minute 17 to play here in the second period. Payne goes left to Kodo. Kodo looking inside, finds Lester at the top. Lester, right side it goes to Payne on the wing. Payne looks inside from the elbow, now finds Pearson McVeigh. Her pull-up jumper's no good. Rebound Lester. Lester kicks it back out to Cotto. They reset the clock. Hallman with it, right side drives, had the ball knocked away. EIU pushes it down the floor. Lewis gets it to Stoller. Stoller goes off the glass, good, and a foul on Little Rock. The foul is going to be on Maya Cotto. That's her first 15 foul. The basket was good by Stoller. She'll be at the line with one shot, 55 of 63 on the season, 87%. EIU leads it 21-20. 51.1. Free throw is up. It is good. Eastern Illinois leads by 2, 22-20. Payne brings it across the timeline for Little Rock. Payne, left side it goes to Lester. Thought about a three, didn't take it, finds Cotto. Cotto at the top, looks right. Cotto trying to find Hallman and throws it right to Tiny Lewis for Eastern Illinois. Lewis with the basketball. Into the front court, brings it back out. There's about a 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 23 on the game clock, 14 on the shot clock now. Lewis with the basketball. A dribble handoff to Stoller. Stoller back to Lewis. Lewis looking to drive. Lewis trying to drive all the way to the basket. Does. Kicks it out to Davis. Davis doesn't get a shot off. No shot. Shot clock violation. Trojans with 7.3 and a chance to tie it or take the lead into the locker room. Lester. And a substitution, Sydney James DeRoche comes in replacing Kennedy Davis. Lester will inbound. Payne will catch it. The ball goes to Elena Payne. Payne brings it across the timeline. Payne, 4. Payne trying to drive all the way to the basket. Does. Layup is no good. They try to put it back up and in, and it does not go. 22-20. Eastern Illinois at the break. The Trojans, dismal shooting. 8 of 31 from the floor, just 26%. Trojans got to find their shot and get back into this one. They finish 0 of their last 4 from the floor, and they do not score in the last 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Eastern Illinois leads it 22-20 at the break. We're back with the halftime after this. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center in Joe Foley Court. Little Rock and Eastern Illinois. It's 22-20, Eastern Illinois on top. Eastern Illinois with 18 points of their 22 in the paint. All but 4 have come outside of the paint. 1 of 1 at the free throw line and 1 3-pointer. They lead Little Rock 22-20 at the break. They outscored Little Rock 14-11 in the second period. Eastern Illinois has 3 players with 6 points apiece. Miyoshi Mason, Sidney James DeRoche, and Ava Stoller. 2 points for Kennedy Davis, 2 points for Nia Hardy. Elena Filippo, Tiny Lewis, Clara Glad, and Ella Loon have played but have not scored for them. For the Little Rock Trojans, led by Jordan Hallman with 7 points, 5 points for Maya Cotto, 4 for Elena Payne, 2 for Taylor Coxford, 2 for Destiny Salgado. Brenna Burke, Ashley Lester, Jerry Daniels, Lydia Belmonte Hurtado, and Pearson McVeigh have played but have not scored. Trojans being out-rebounded 27-19, and Eastern Illinois with 6 offensive rebounds, 21 defensive rebounds. The Trojans with 4 offensive rebounds, 15 defensive rebounds. Eastern Illinois shoots 10 of 31 from the floor, 32.3%, 1 of 11 behind the three-point line, 1 of 1 at the free throw line. Trojans 8 of 32 from the floor, 25%, 3 of 10 from behind the three-point line. It could be a lot worse. It could be 22-11, but luckily Little Rock's able to hit some three-pointers, 3 of them. In fact, they are 1 of 2 at the free throw line. EIU with 3 points off of the 7 Little Rock turnovers. Little Rock has not been able to convert the 12 turnovers by Eastern Illinois into any points. 18 points in the paint for Eastern, 4 for Little Rock, 6 second chance points for the Panthers, 0 for Little Rock, 5 fast break points for Little Rock, 3 for Eastern Illinois, 4 bench points for Eastern Illinois, and 2 for the Little Rock Trojans. Biggest lead in the game, Little Rock had a 7-point lead in the first period. EIU led by 3 in the second. Best scoring run, a 6-0 run for EIU. The best scoring run for Little Rock was a 5-0 run. There have been 5 lead changes. The game has been tied 1 time. EIU has led for 5 minutes and 36 seconds. Little Rock has led for 12 minutes and 59 seconds. Little Rock with 4 assists, 7 turnovers, 5 steals, 3 blocked shots. Eastern Illinois with 6 assists, 12 turnovers, 3 steals, and 3 blocked shots. We will take a break, come back with more of the halftime, and we'll look at scores from around the OVC and the top 25 of women's college basketball. It's all coming up when you come back to the Jack Stevens Center. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Arkansas round ballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today, at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center. Let's look at some scores from around the OVC. Tennessee State defeated Morehead State earlier today in Nashville, 70-62. Underway in the third with 9:20 to play in the third. Lindenwood leads SEMO 30-28. 8:18 to play in the second. UT Martin leads SIUE 10-6. 8:14 to play in the second. Tennessee Tech leads Southern Indiana 21-14. Top 25 of women's college basketball looks like this. 9:27 to play in the third. Number 9 Louisville leads number 23 Notre Dame in South Bend 41-33. 6 minutes to play in the second. Number 5 Vanderbilt leads Mississippi State 24-23. 6 o'clock tip, Villanova's at number 1 UConn. 6 o'clock tip, number 4 Texas is at number 2 South Carolina. Also a 6 o'clock tip, number 25 Illinois is at number 8 Michigan. Florida is at number 7 Kentucky. That one tips at 6. 8 o'clock tip, Oregon's at number 11 Iowa. 8 o'clock tip, number 12 Maryland is at Southern Cal. 8 o'clock tonight, number 21 Alabama is at Auburn. And a 6 o'clock tip, number 24 Nebraska is at number 15 Michigan State. Here inside of the Jack Stevens Center, Eastern Illinois leads it 22-20 over your Little Rock Trojans. Looking at the schedule for the Little Rock Trojans, they will welcome Western Illinois into the Jack Stevens Center on Saturday. That game will tip at 1 o'clock. And then we're on the road for the rest of January. At SEMO a week from tonight, a 5:15 tip there. At UT Martin the Saturday after, a 1 o'clock tip there. At Tennessee State in Nashville on the 29th of January, a 5 o'clock tip. On the 31st, at Tennessee Tech, a 1 o'clock tip. And then the Trojans return home to the Jack Stevens Center for most of the month of February. Lindenwood comes in on the 5th. That game will tip at 5 o'clock. On the 7th, SIUE comes into the Jack Stevens Center. That game will tip at 1 o'clock. On the 12th, the Trojans travel to Macomb, Illinois to take on Western Illinois. That game will tip at 5 o'clock. And then on the 14th, we are at Eastern Illinois in Charleston, Illinois. That game will tip at 1 o'clock. On the 19th of February, UT Martin comes into the Jack Stevens Center. 5 o'clock tip for that. SEMO follows them up on the 21st of February, a 1 o'clock tip for that. That's going to be the Trojans' pink game on the 21st of September. And on the 26th, Morehead State comes to the Jack, a 5 o'clock tip, and they'll finish the regular season on the 28th. Last day of the month of February, the Trojans will host Southern Indiana, a 1 o'clock tip for that. Trojans trying to get into the top 8 and make it to the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament. That begins on March the 4th. Western Illinois is on top of the OVC right now, 6-1. Southern Indiana is 5-1, a half game out. Lindenwood is 4-2. The Trojans are 4-2. Morehead State's 4-3. Tennessee Tech 3-3. UT Martin's 3-3. Eastern Illinois is 2-5. SIUE and SEMO are both 1-5, and Tennessee State, with their win today, improves to 2-5. So they are a half game ahead of SIUE and SEMO in the standings. Hopefully the Trojans can shoot the ball better in the second half. They trail 22-20 here after the first 20 minutes of this one. So 20 minutes still to come, and we'll get to that after the break. We'll have you set for the second half when you come back inside of the Jack Stevens Center. And Joe Foley Court. Trojans are on the floor. Eastern Illinois is on the floor going through their second half warm-ups. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Strength is measured not by the number of accounts. Strength is placing value on relationships. It's having the vision and the guts to invest in growth. It's the commitment to responsibly manage your money. At Stevens, we believe that our strengths build success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, Member NYSE, SIPC.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center as we get ready to begin the second half. On the floor for the Little Rock Trojans will be Burke, Hallman, Payne, Salgado, and Cotto. That is the same five that started the game. For Eastern Illinois, it appears to be Stoller, Glad, Mason, Lewis, and DeRoche. And so they will keep Ella Loon on the bench, and Tiny Lewis will start the second half for them. Lewis 0 of 5 from the floor. In Eastern Illinois' last game against Western Illinois, they were led by Ava Stoller with 18 points. Tiny Lewis had 12. Yoshi Mason only had 6. So Little Rock needs to keep them in check here in the second half. It will be Panther basketball to begin the third period. They will move right to left along your radio dial. Trojans will move left to right. Trojans got to shoot the ball a lot better. There's no question about that. And I'm sure they know it. Chastity Taylor has the basketball on the far side of the court, waiting to put the ball in play. She calls for EIU to get over there. DeRoche will put it in play, throws it into Stoller in the backcourt. She'll bring it across the timeline into the front court. Payne's on her. Stoller looking inside, finds Mason. Mason up top, comes back out to Stoller. Stoller right side, illegal screen, no, 3 seconds in the paint. You don't see that called very often, but it was this time as Mason just camped out in there. So apparently the belt packs are not working right now. That is a device that when they blow their whistle triggers the clocks to stop. Payne across the timeline for Little Rock. Left side it goes to Cotto. Cotto tries to drive left baseline, comes back up, had the ball knocked away. Picked up by Brenna Burke though. Burke on the right side, a dribble handoff to Hallman. Hallman trying to spin, lost the basketball. Just got it too far out in front of her. Lewis has it going the other way. Lewis will bring it out. Lewis around a screen. Still with it. Goes left to DeRoche. DeRoche puts it on the floor. DeRoche up top to Stoller. Stoller throws it inside to Mason. Mason goes up, missed it. Rebound comes down to Payne. Elena Payne pushes it. Throws it ahead to Hallman. Hallman off the glass. Good. We're tied at 22. Maybe just a quick little layup like that will get Little Rock and Jordan Hallman going. She's got 9 in the game. Across the timeline comes Stoller. Stoller with the basketball for the Panthers. A dribble handoff for Tiny Lewis. Lewis throws it to Mason. Mason catches it. 16 feet away from the basket. Now turns. And as she traveled, but they call a foul.
You good, Elena. Keep fighting.
It's on. Who was the foul on? Elena Payne on. Picks up her first team foul. Inbounds pass to Mason. They come out to Stoller. Stoller steps back, pulls up, jumper is airballed. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Little Rock basketball.
Hey, she not helping nobody.
Payne will bring it across the timeline. Payne into the front court. Payne comes right, finds Burke at the free throw line. She'll kick it out to Coxford. Coxford pull-up jumpers, no good. Burke fights for the rebound, but a foul on Stoller is going to be her second. First team foul underneath the basket. It'll be Little Rock basketball. Into the game comes Nia Hardy replacing Stoller. Little Rock to inbound. Elena Payne takes it right side of the basket. Has it at her disposal, gets it into Burke. She'll pull. Jumper's no good. Rebound comes down to DeRoche. DeRoche will leave it back for Lewis. Lewis into the front court. Right side it goes to Glad. Down low to Mason. Mason, double team, now skips it all the way and out of bounds. Mason threw it all the way across the court into the EIU bench. Inbounds pass comes into Elena Payne. We're still knotted up at 22. Trojans need to get a bucket. Trojans trying to go to Burke. And Lewis steals the basketball, goes up, no good, and they call a foul on Elena Payne. That is going to be her second team foul on Little Rock, and that'll put Tiny Lewis at the line. Lewis is an 89% free throw shooter, 32 of 36. That is the 9th turnover of the game by Little Rock. Uncharacteristic turnover. So Lewis goes to the line, a senior from St. Cloud, Minnesota. First one is up, and it is good. North Dakota State College of Science transfer. She averages 8.2 points per game and 2 rebounds per game. One more free throw for Lewis. This one is up, and it is good. And EIU takes a 2-point lead, 24-22. Elena Payne across the timeline. Payne finds Burke on the right wing. They throw it into Coxford. Coxford turns in the paint, pulls up, floater is no good. Rebound comes down to Mason. Mason will leave it for Lewis. Coxford just missed an easy jumper about 6 feet away from the basket. Hardy on the right side, comes up top now to Lewis. Lewis tries to drive, brings it back out. Hardy between the circles. Hardy comes to the left, leaves it underneath to Mason. She puts it up, no good. A rebound comes down to Elena Payne. She throws it ahead to Cotto. Cotto goes with the left hand off the glass. Good! Maya Cotto ties it at 24 with 7:03 to play here in the third. Tiny across the timeline for EIU. The Panthers with the basketball. Lewis out front. Looks left, finds Glad to DeRoche on the left side. She'll come up top to Glad. Glad tries to drive, has to come back out. Cotto's there defensively. Glad with the basketball. Comes back left, drives all the way. Tough shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Elena Payne. Payne will push it into the front court. Payne dribbles to the top of the key. Still with the basketball now. Left side it goes to Burke. She looks inside, comes up top to Hallman. Right side it goes to Payne. Down low to Coxford. Coxford out to Burke. Burke three-pointer right side, no good. Rebound comes down to Hallman. Hallman tries to drive. Hallman picks it up, kicks it back to Coxford. Now it goes to Burke at the top. Burke looks to drive, gets into the paint, brings it back out, bounce pass to Coxford, left block. She works to the right, goes up off the glass, no good. Payne with a rebound and a foul, and she'll be at the line with 2 shots. The foul is on Miyoshi Mason, her second team foul. And Kennedy Davis will come into the game, replacing Mason. Elena Payne will be at the line with 2 shots, trying to break the 24-all tie. First free throw is up, and it is off the back of the rim, no good. Elena Payne on the season, 17 of 26. 65% free throw shooter. One more free throw. This one's up, and this one bounces around a couple of times and drops through. 25-24, Little Rock on top. Lewis brings it across the timeline for Eastern Illinois. Under 6 to play here in the third. Glad with it. Looks to go back right to Lewis and does. Coming from the right. She tries to drive on Hallman. Is cut off. Backs it back out to the elbow. They go inside to Davis. Davis with one dribble, now two. Picks up the dribble and finds Glad. Glad with Burke on her. 5 to shoot. Trying to drive. Glad's going to take a shot. It's blocked by Coxford. And a shot clock violation. Taylor Coxford just blocked Clara Glad's shot. And it'll be Trojan basketball. Nice defense that time by the Trojans. Inbounds pass comes in to Burke. Right back to Elena Payne. Payne across the timeline. Payne looking right. Comes to Kodo. Kodo looks inside. No one's home. Up top it goes to Hallman. She'll quickly go down the lane off the glass. Good! Jordan Hallman puts Little Rock up 27-24. 3-point lead, their biggest in a while. Left side Lewis goes to Hardy. Hardy spins left, kicks it back out. Trying to drive is Davis to the left side. She'll leave it up high with DeRoche. Her three is no good. Rebound comes down and they call a foul on Brenna Burke. That's going to be her first and the third team foul. Timeout on the floor. 5 minutes to play here in the third. 27-24 Trojans on top. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time.
Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Arkansas Round Ballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
At Stevens, our philosophy is to invest every dollar as if it were our own, to seize opportunity, to anticipate rather than react, to deliver constant focus in an ever-changing world, and to pursue the objectives of our clients in order to help them reach their financial goals. A proven history of helping companies and individuals. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center. 27-24 Trojans on top with 5 minutes to play. And they did have it 27-26 in the stats, but they have corrected that. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. Sports guys like Joe Klein, Pat Bradley, U.S. Reed, the incomparable Darren McFadden. Highly recommend Bet Saracen. Bet with real winners. Bet with Arkansas champions. Play with Bet Saracen. They had credited Eastern Illinois with a basket that they did not make. Trojans shooting 28% for the game now from the floor, 11 of 40. Eastern Illinois is 27%, 10 of 37. Trojans are 3 of 8 here in this quarter. Eastern Illinois is 1 of 7. It will be Eastern Illinois basketball right side of their basket. Trojans are on the floor. We're waiting on the Panthers to get out there. Eastern Illinois just got a delay of game warning. So Eastern Illinois with a delay of game warning, not breaking the huddle. So the Trojans got to be aware of that. Next time it'll be a technical foul. Stoller's back into the game for the Panthers. Stoller gets it into Davis, right back to Stoller. Stoller on the right wing trying to drive into the paint. Kicks it left side to Lewis. Lewis looking inside. They find Davis. Davis turns. Davis faces. Davis trying to drive. Had it knocked away. Davis picked up the basketball, and a travel is called on Davis. Another turnover by Eastern Illinois, their 16th of the game. Elena Payne will bring it across the timeline for Little Rock. Payne into the front court. Kicks it up high to Coxford, to Hallman. Hallman looks inside, finds Cotto at the top. Cotto, left side, it goes to Payne. Three-pointer on the way. Good! Elena Payne drains a three, and it's 30-24. Little Rock within a point of tying their largest lead of the game. Stoller around to the right side, loses it. Ahead to Hallman, to Payne. Payne goes up off the glass. No, but she was fouled hard by Sydney James DeRoche. She'll be at the line with 2 shots. DeRoche picks up her second, third team foul. And Elena Payne will be at the line with 2 shots. Mason will come back in. Glad will come back in for Eastern Illinois, replacing Hardy and Davis. Elena Payne at the line with 2 free throws. Little Rock on an 8-0 run over the last 2:53. First one is up and good. The 8-0 run is Little Rock's biggest run of the game. It's a 9-0 run now over the last 2:53. Second free throw is up. It is no good. Rebound comes down to Glad. She'll bring it into the front court. 31-24, Trojans on top by 7. Glad, right side it goes to DeRoche. And they call a foul on Coxford underneath. Her first, 4th team foul on Little Rock. 4:04 to play in the third. Salgado will come in replacing Taylor Coxford. Inbounds pass from Stoller. They get it in to Mason, but back to Stoller. Now back to Mason. Mason skips it left side to DeRoche. DeRoche a dribble handoff for Glad. They throw it down to DeRoche, and they call a foul on Brenna Burke. And that's going to put Eastern Illinois at the line. That's Burke's second, 5th team foul. Sydney James DeRoche will go to the line. Hard to believe she's only shot 7 free throws this season. She is 6 of 7, 86%. First one is up, and it is good. She's got one more. One more free throw for DeRoche. 31-25, Little Rock on top. This one is up, and it is good. 31-26 with 3:53 to play in the third. Elena Payne across the timeline. Quickly into the front court. Takes it to the left side of the floor, finds Cotto. Cotto at the top finds Burke. Burke between the circles. Right side it goes to Elena Payne. Looking down low, finds Hallman, top of the key. 3 on the way. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound and a foul on Cotto is her second. And that will put Eastern Illinois at the line with 2 shots. Ava Stoller will head to the other end and shoot free throws. She's 1 of 1 tonight. Eastern Illinois is 5 of 5 at the free throw line tonight. Trojans lead by 5 right now, 31-26. 3:34 to play in the third. Stoller's first is up and good. She averages 12.9 points per game. She's got 7. One more free throw for Stoller. This one is up, and it is good. Hallman inbounds to Elena Payne. 31-28, Trojans by 3. But Eastern Illinois is in a 4-0 run right now. Left side it goes to Cotto. Cotto out to Hallman. Hallman looks inside. Hallman up to the top between the circles. Hallman finds Burke on the right wing. They throw it down low to Salgado. Salgado tries to work. Salgado goes up with a left hand and good. Nice move by Destiny Salgado to go with the left, put it up and in. Little Rock's up 33-28, 5-point lead. Right side it goes to DeRoche. They look inside to Mason. DeRoche comes around, picks up the dribble now. DeRoche still with the dribble. Picked up, finds Tiny Lewis. Lewis in the paint, has it knocked away but got it right back. Comes up top to Stoller, 12 to shoot. Stoller tries to go right, now comes back left. Elena Payne's there defensively. She calls for a screen. Goes left, doesn't use it. Kicks off, kicks it out to DeRoche. Her three is good. DeRoche buries a three. It's 33-31. Little Rock on top by 2. Payne into the front court for the Trojans. Payne finds Burke on the right side. Burke looks inside. Up top it goes, Elena Payne. 3 from the top of the key. Good! Elena Payne answers the 3. She's got 12 in the game. A game-high 12 for Elena Payne. 2:12 to play in the third. Stoller with the basketball, 36-31, Little Rock by 5. Stoller trying to drive to the right side of the floor. Still with the basketball, still with it, comes around to the left. Stoller finds Mason. Mason back to Stoller. Stoller around the left baseline, drives, leaves it underneath. Ball's knocked away, and the rebound comes down to Payne on a miss by Glad. They throw it ahead to Burke. Burke picks it up, brings it across the timeline. Burke all the way down the lane off the glass. Good! Brenna Burke just took it to the hole. 7-point lead for the Trojans. 38-31 with 1:30 to play here in the period. Glad outside with it on the left wing. Still with the dribble. Crosses over, drives into the paint. Leaves it underneath. It's stolen away. Cotto has it from Salgado. Cotto's going to take it all the way. Goes up. She was fouled. No whistle. She ran over Cotto. Did Tiny Lewis. They kick it back out to Glad. Glad up to DeRoche. DeRoche, left corner. Tiny Lewis's 3 is no good. Rebound. Jordan Hallman saves it and puts it on the floor. Hallman pushes it down, leaves it for Elena Payne. Payne, top of the key, brings it back out. 54 seconds to play in the third. 20 on the shot clock. Hallman left wing, throws it to Salgado. Salgado puts it on the deck, goes off the glass, no good, but a foul on Mason. Her third, 4th team foul will put Destiny Salgado at the line for 2 shots. And Ty Bills just told Coach, you're right, I missed it. And that's all you can ask. So the miss on the foul, at least he admitted it. Salgado's at the line with 2 shots. First one is up, and it is no good off the front of the rim. Little Rock at the free throw line tonight, 3 of 7. Jara Lee Daniels will check in if Destiny can make this next free throw, and she does. And Baby J will come in. Little Rock with their largest lead of the game tonight at 8, 39-31. They are in the middle of a 6-0 run, 5 of their last 7 from the floor. Lewis will bring it across the timeline. 15-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A dribble handoff for Glad. Up top it goes to Arroyo. Left side it goes to Davis. Davis looking inside. Can't find anyone. Picks up the dribble. Comes outside to Glad. Glad with 10 to shoot. Glad drives along the baseline. Reverse layup is good. Inbounds pass goes into Jara Lee Daniels. 18 seconds, 17 seconds. Daniels brings it across the timeline. Daniels with the basketball. Trojans will have it if there's no jump ball. 9 to shoot, 8 to shoot. Up to Daniels. Daniels looking inside. 5 to shoot, 4 to shoot. Daniels needs to shoot it. Daniels does, and it's no good. And it's 39-33. Trojans by 6 after 30 minutes. Final 10 comes your way after this. It's Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
Lunch or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center. A pizza for the table. May I suggest trying it with Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness. Pizza deserves Pepsi. 39-33. Trojans outscore Eastern Illinois 19-11 in the third period. They were being led by Elena Payne with 12. Jordan Hallman has 11. Another game in the OVC with Jordan Hallman in double figures. Sydney James DeRoche has 11 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double for her. And it will be Little Rock basketball to begin the fourth period. DeRoche had a double-double against Tennessee State in their loss. They beat Tennessee State. Inbounds pass goes into the backcourt to Brenna Burke. She'll bring it across the timeline. Burke with the basketball goes to Payne. Payne with it up top. Payne looks left to Burke. Burke inside, looking, still with the dribble. Brings it up to the top. Burke, right side it goes to Hallman. Hallman thought about a three, brings it back out. 13 to shoot. Looking down low. Burke with it now from Hallman. Burke drives. Burke backs it back out. Burke throws it to Salgado. It's knocked away, and Eastern Illinois takes it the other way. Across the timeline comes Lewis. Lewis with the basketball. Holds it out. Payne with her defensively. Trojans by 6. Lewis trying to drive. They want to get a three. They get it to Glad. Her three is off the top of the back of the rim. Gets all the way above the shot clock and then drops through. You have got to be kidding me. Elena Payne with the basketball. Trojans by 3. They throw it down low and it's knocked away as a bad pass by Brenna Burke. 8:55 to play. Lewis for Eastern into the front court. Lewis looks right, leaves it for Glad. Glad trying to drive all the way to the right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Elena Payne. Payne will push it into the front court. Trojans have numbers. They find Kodo. She steps in. 16-footers, no good. Rebound. Hallman puts it back up. No good. There's got to be a foul in there somewhere, and they don't blow a whistle. The rebound comes down to Kennedy Davis. She'll get it to Lewis. Lewis across the timeline for the Panthers. Looks to the right. Leaves it for Glad. Glad on the right wing. Looks inside, puts it on the floor now, tries to drive on Kodo. Steps back, drives on Kodo all the way to the basket. No good. Rebound Salgado, kicks it ahead to Jordan Hallman. Hallman pushes it into the front court. Hallman takes it. Hallman turns, goes up off the glass, no good. Got her own rebound. Jordan Hallman puts that one back up, no good. Kodo knocks it out of bounds, and it will be Eastern Illinois basketball with 7:51 to play here in the game. Elena Filippo back into the game for Eastern Illinois. Replaces Clara Glad. Lewis to bring it across the timeline. Trojans need a stop. They're up 3, 39-36. Lewis takes it around to the right side. Still with the basketball. Comes back up top. It's knocked away by Salgado, but they call a foul on Des. That's her first team foul. So another opportunity for Eastern with a fresh shot clock of 20 seconds. Inbounds pass goes into Lewis. Lewis crosses back over around to the right. Lewis still with it. Finds Davis. And an illegal screen on Davis. Her first team foul. That's just too easy to call. Marcus McLaughlin doesn't like it, but Ty Bills called it. 39-36, Payne into the front court for the Trojans. Payne with a dribble handoff for Cotto. Cotto to Burke on the right wing. Burke tries to drive all the way to the hole. Layup is good! Brenna Burke took it from the right corner, drove all the way in, got the floater to go. Eastern Illinois tries to go a little too fast, and they throw it away. It'll be Little Rock basketball up 5, 41-36 with 7:04 to play. Inbounds pass will come from Brenna Burke as Stoller comes back into the game, replacing Arroyo. Inbounds pass comes in. And Payne with it. Looks to the right side. Payne throws it over to Salgado on the block, and she stepped out of bounds. Destiny Salgado stepped out of bounds on the baseline, trying to make her move. 6:55 to play in the game. Trojans up 41-36. Lewis across the timeline. Lewis goes left to Stoller. Stoller up high, it goes to Davis. Davis picks up the dribble now. Leaves it for Lewis. Lewis spins back to the right. 13 to shoot. Comes left to Stoller. Stoller inside it goes to DeRoche, back to Stoller. Her layup floater, running floater is no good. And Steve Weedor wants the same call on the other end. That's her second team foul. That's going to put Stoller at the line with 2 shots. If you happen to be a sports bettor, you already know that Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite app and one of the largest in the country. That's because Bet Saracen is easier to navigate, has the best parlays and great special offers. 41-37, Stoller made the first. She's got one more. This one is up, and it is good. No, they wave it off. A lane violation on Eastern Illinois. So the basket does not count. 41-37. Inbounds pass comes into Cotto. Back to Elena Payne. Payne will bring it across the midcourt stripe. They throw it down low to Salgado. She wasn't ready for the basketball, and Little Rock throws it away. Filippo with the basketball on the right side, trying to drive all the way to the hole. Shoves off with Cotto, lost the basketball. And then Lewis picks it up, puts it up, and in. Inbounds pass comes into Elena Payne. Trojans by 2, 41-39. Not sure what happened there. Payne with it, goes left to Cotto. Cotto with a pump fake 3. Leaves it up high for Salgado. Salgado finds Burke. Burke looking inside, can't find anyone. Leaves it for Hallman. Hallman at the top. Hallman, right side it goes. Salgado, 8 to shoot. Salgado pulls up from 16. Good! Destiny Salgado with a nice pull-up, gives her 7 in the game, and Little Rock's up 43-39. Lewis across the timeline for EIU. Lewis up high, it goes to Stoller. Stoller looking inside. They find DeRoche at the top. DeRoche looking inside. Payne comes from the backside. They skip it to Lewis. Her 3 is on the way. It is good. Lewis drains a 3, and it's a 43-42 lead for Little Rock. Payne with the basketball for the Trojans. Into the front court. Finds Cotto. Cotto goes down the lane. No good, but a foul. She'll be at the line with 2 shots. The foul is on Filippo. Her first second team foul. We've got a timeout on the floor. 5 minutes to play. Little Rock by a point. They'll be at the line when you come back. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Since 2009, the lottery has funded over 42,000 UA Little Rock scholarships for in-state students. Help make a lasting impact on Arkansas education and discover where you can pick up your Arkansas Scholarship Lottery ticket at myarkansaslottery.com. Little Rock on top 43-42. EIU outscoring Little Rock 9-4 here in the fourth period after Little Rock outscored them 19-11. Little Rock just 2 of 6 this period. Eastern Illinois 3 of 5, 60% from the floor. They've hit 2 3-pointers in this fourth period. They are 4 of 17 from downtown in the game. Little Rock 5 of 14. Little Rock 17 of 53 from the floor. 4 of 8 at the free throw line. Eastern Illinois 15 of 46 and 8 of 9 at the free throw line, and they will have possession if there is a jump ball. Little Rock being led by Elena Payne with 12 points, 11 for Jordan Hallman to go with 7 rebounds. Payne's got 12 points and 8 rebounds. The 8 rebounds for Elena Payne is a career high. She had 6 at Missouri last year and versus San Diego this year. First free throw is up. It is good. 44-42. Koto's at the line. First one is up and good. Koto 26 of 37 coming in, 70%. Second one is good. Little Rock up 3. 45-42. Stoller will bring it across the timeline for the Panthers. Payne is there defensively. They go to DeRoche. DeRoche looking inside, and they're going to call Brenna Burke with a hook and hold. That's her third team foul. Inbounds pass will come from Stoller. And they lose it. And whoa, who tipped? Des said she hit it out of bounds. Okay. Sure looked like that could have been Eastern Illinois. Well, they got to put it in play where the ball went out of bounds. They don't get to put it in play underneath their basket there. That's a bad play and a missed layup by Lewis, and they call a foul on Koto on the weak side. That is her fourth team foul on Little Rock. Where was the foul there? The baseline official doesn't even blow her whistle, and it's called from the weak side. So Lewis is at the line with 2. First free throw is up, and it is good. She's got one more. 45-43. Little Rock by 2 with 4:45 to play. Second one is good. Little Rock by a point. Across the timeline comes Elena Payne. Payne with the basketball, goes left to Burke. Burke looks inside, comes up top, Cotto. Three-pointer, top of the key, good! Maya Cotto drains the three. And they stopped the game because they thought Weedor called timeout, but he didn't. So it'll be EIU basketball. They throw it into Stoller in the backcourt, 48-44. Little Rock up 4. Stoller to bring it across the timeline. Stoller works it to Lewis. Lewis looking for a dribble handoff. They go to Davis on the left side. Davis up top to DeRoche. DeRoche trying to drive. Had it knocked away. Elena Payne runs it down. Throws it ahead to Cotto. Cotto turned an ankle over to Payne. Payne kicks it over to Hallman. Hallman's three left wing. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to EIU, and Cotto's back on the floor. Lewis with the basketball. Brings it to the middle. Lewis. A bounce pass up top to Stoller. 3:50 to play in the game. Stoller with it. Stoller. And a timeout called by Eastern Illinois. 3:43 to play. We'll take it with them. 48-44. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball, the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator A.J. Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. A.J.'s team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Strength is measured not by the number of accounts. Strength is placing value on relationships. It's having the vision and the guts to invest in growth. It's the commitment to responsibly manage your money. At Stephens, we believe that our strengths build success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stephens, member NYSE, SIPC.
UAMS is proud to be the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for the Little Rock Trojans. UAMS Health delivering world-class care for world-class athletes. Trojans have hit some big three-pointers in this one. 2 from Maya Cotto, 2 from Elena Payne. She's perfect from the floor. She's got 12 points. Cotto's got 12. Hallman's got 11. And the Little Rock Trojans are up 48-44. Eastern Illinois basketball, 3:43 to play in the game. They will put it in play left side of the court at the 28-foot mark. 13 seconds on the shot clock for the Panthers. They have put Miyoshi Mason back into the game, along with Clara Glad. Glad to throw it in for the Panthers. Glad looking to get it in, does to DeRoche, down to Mason. Mason turns, and a travel or 3 seconds in the lane. I'm not sure what it was, but anyway, it's a turnover. I couldn't see. Trojans will put it in play. Payne will bring it across the timeline. I want to say she traveled with the basketball. Payne, left side it goes to Cotto. Cotto drives around, can't find anyone. Now finds Salgado at the top between the circles. Out to Payne to Hallman. Hallman at the top. Hallman looks inside, has to put it on the floor and does. Jordan Hallman with the basketball. Leaves it for Cotto. Cotto drives all the way to the right, and Lewis tries to cut her off, and she's fouled. That's her first third-team foul. And so Little Rock will put it in play right side of their basket. Elena Payne to throw it in. A fresh 20 on the shot clock, 3:15 on the game clock. Inbounds pass comes into Burke. Burke looks down low. Burke still with it. Burke goes left to Hallman. Hallman looking up high, finds Payne. Payne with 12, finds Burke. Burke, over it goes to Cotto. Cotto drives to the right side all the way down, kicks it out. Salgado, baseline jumpers, no good. Rebound comes down to Eastern Illinois. They get it ahead to Lewis. Lewis comes back to Glad. Glad with the basketball, goes around a screen all the way to the hole, and no good. Rebound comes down to Jordan Hallman. Ahead to Elena Payne. Payne with the basketball, out to Burke, right wing three, good! Brenna Burke drains a three, 51-44. 2:30 to play in the game. Timeout Eastern Illinois on the Brenna Burke three-pointer. Trojans up 51-44. They're in the middle of a 6-0 run. What a jumper by Brenna Burke. She had to get it up because Sydney James DeRoche was coming after her, and Brenna was able to get it up and get it in. Nothing goes better with a burger than an ice cold Pepsi. Grab one today and make your meal complete. 51-44, 2:27 to play in the game. Here from Joe Foley Court inside of the Jack Stevens Center. It will be Eastern Illinois throwing it in with Clara Glad, the junior from Rogers, Minnesota, a transfer from UC Davis, taking it out of bounds. Inbounds pass will go into Mason. Mason, a dribble handoff for Stoller. She pump fakes on the left side, tries to go left baseline, can't. Now kicks it around underneath to the right side. And shoved down of Jordan Hallman. They kick it out to DeRoche, and the three-pointer is good, but they want to review it. They called it a three, but they want to review to see if it was a three. They want to make sure. So we will see if it was a three or not. They are checking. And it looks like it was, well, can't tell. Foot was on the line. No, they call it a three. So I guess there was enough room. So the three is good. It's 51-47 now. Little Rock up 4. Inbounds pass will come from Brenna Burke. She gets it into Elena Payne. Trojans will bring it across the timeline. Payne with the basketball. Goes to Cotto on the left side. Cotto finds Hallman down low. Hallman tries to get it Salgado. Right side, Salgado goes up, and the ball's knocked away, but a foul is called on Mason. That is her fourth team foul. They're going to give Little Rock 2 shots. Salgado will be at the line with 2. They're showing the replay right now. And they're saying 2 shots. 2 shots for Destiny Salgado. 2 minutes on the floor, on the clock. Free throw is up and good by Salgado. She came in 15 of 29. Salgado in the game now with 9 points. Second free throw is up. This one's no good. Actually, she's got 8. 2 of 3 at the line tonight. Trojans 52-47. Lewis with the basketball. 1:50 to play in the game. Left side it goes to DeRoche. Kicks it back out to Stoller. Her three is on the way. No good. Rebound tip. DeRoche gets it. And DeRoche puts a shot up. It's blocked by Jordan Hallman. Elena Payne has it. Payne with the basketball into the front court. Elena Payne leaves it for Burke. Burke on the right side. Looks inside. Comes back out. Burke backs down. Burke leaves it for Hallman. Hallman up to the top. She's playing with 11 points. Hallman, 10 on the shot clock. They spread it out. Hallman looking to give it to Burke. Burke trying to drive. Burke drives, steps back, free throw line. Jumper good! Brenna Burke with a free throw line jumper, and it's 54-47. 1:03 to play in the game. Stoller up to Mason. Mason back to Stoller. A three is no good. Rebound comes down to Salgado. Salgado picks up the basketball, finds Cotto. Cotto back to Burke, and the Trojans get it across the timeline. Burke with the basketball is fouled by Glad, her second, fifth team foul, and that will put Brenna Burke at the line with 2. Burke with 9 points in the game, 4 of 9 from the floor. Trojans now shooting 34% from the floor, 20 of 58 for the game. They shot abysmal in the first half, but they've cleaned it up here in the second. Brenna Burke at the line, 2 big free throws for her. First one is up, and it is in and out, no good. Only her second miss of the season. 23 of 25 now. She's got one more free throw. This one, she spins it, puts it in the right hand. This one's up, and it's good. 55-47. Eastern Illinois is going to advance it into the front court. They're going to call a 30-second timeout. No, a full timeout. So here's what we're going to do, Tripp. We'll take a 30-second break and come back with the last 43.2 of this one. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Setting a new workout goal? Post-workout recovery is a lot sweeter when you fuel up with rich, delicious Highland Dairy chocolate milk. Packed with the nutrients you need to re-energize, including protein, calcium, and potassium, chocolate milk is a tasty treat at the end of your hard workout. Find a money-saving coupon at highlanddairy.com/chocolate. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Buzz 2. More sports.
Touchdown!
More games.
It's a grand slam!
More fun.
Long-range three, and it's good!
KBZU Little Rock.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center. 55-47 Little Rock on top of Eastern Illinois, trying to stay right there in the top part of the OVC. A win would definitely keep them up there. Eastern Illinois came in 2-5 in the OVC, 3-15 overall. Little Rock 8-8, 4-2 in the OVC. Glad will inbound on the far side of the court near the 28-foot mark for Eastern Illinois. Inbounds pass comes into DeRoche. DeRoche to Stoller. Stoller tries to drive down to the right baseline. The ball knocked away by Maya Cotto as it goes out of bounds. They tried to hit Tiny Lewis on the left side for a three, and Cotto read it and knocked it out of bounds.
No foul! No foul!
Inbounds pass coming from Lewis. Lewis throws it in to Glad. Up top it goes now to Davis. Davis to DeRoche. DeRoche picks up the dribble. Kicks it left to Davis. Davis back to DeRoche. Her three is no good. Rebound comes down to Cotto. Cotto with it. Cotto in the backcourt. Trojans got to get it across the timeline. They do to Payne. Down to Hallman. Hallman back up top to Brenna Burke. Burke and the Little Rock Trojans can just run it out. They can hold on to the basketball. Trojans are going to win it 55-47. Little Rock wins it 55-47. They're now 5-2 in OVC play, 9-8 overall on the season. 55-47, Rapid in maroon and silver. Your Little Rock Trojans get the win. We're back with the postgame after this. It's Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
Did you know you can experience unlimited access to ArkansasOnline.com and premium sports content? That's right. Get news anytime, anywhere, including daily and breaking email newsletters sent directly to your inbox. Get access to archives, photo galleries, event calendars, and much more. Take advantage of a digital subscription today at ArkansasOnline.com and stay connected to the most reliable, up-to-date news anytime, anywhere.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this.
Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center. 55-47 Little Rock on top of Eastern Illinois today. Little Rock was 7 of 15 in the third from the floor, 46.7%, and 5 of 11 in the fourth, 45.5%. They finished the game 20 of 58 from the floor, 34.5%. First two periods, they did not shoot the ball well. 4 of 17 for 24% and 4 of 15 for 27%, but they found a way to win this one. Led by Elena Payne and Maya Cotto, both with 12 points apiece. Elena Payne had 8 rebounds to go with her 12 points. Cotto had 4. Jordan Hallman finished with 11. Brenna Burke finished with 10. Salgado had 8. Taylor Coxford had 2 off the bench. For Eastern Illinois, they had a game-high 14 from Sydney James DeRoche. She had a double-double, 14 and 11. 9 for Tiny Lewis off of the bench. 6 for Miyoshi Mason. 9 for Ava Stoller. 2 for Clara Glad. 2 for Kennedy Davis. 2 for Nia Hardy. And 3 for Adriana Arroyo off of the bench. Little Rock gets out rebounded 40-36. Eastern with 22 points in the paint. At the half, the Little Rock Trojans, I want to say, didn't have hardly any points in the paint. They had 4. And so they finished with 16. And Eastern Illinois had 18. So they outscore them in the paint in the second half. Eastern Illinois with 6 second chance points, the Trojans with 1. 13 fast break points for Little Rock, 7 for EIU. 16 points off of the EIU bench, 2 off of the Trojan bench. And the Trojans get a win. I see Steve Weedor making his way over here. We'll take a break, come back with him. This is Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time.
Pizza deserves Pepsi.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Need a simple breakfast, lunch, or dinner for your family, team, or business? Proud sponsor and local owner-operator AJ Roller's Chick-fil-A restaurant at Markham University has you covered. From Chick-fil-A nuggets in mini trays, mac and cheese trays, to chocolate chunk cookie and chocolate fudge brownie trays. Order through the Chick-fil-A app or call the store. AJ's team will have breakfast, lunch, or dinner ready for you and your team in no time. And don't forget to pick up a gallon of their famous freshly made tea or freshly squeezed lemonade.
The Trojans have been dominating in the paint, but does it guarantee a win? We'll see, Peter.
Like how playing the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a guaranteed win for students.
Huh?
Every ticket you buy in Arkansas funds scholarships. And since 2009, they've raised more than $1.5 billion for Arkansas students.
Wow. So no matter the score, that's a win for students. Back to the game.
That's right, folks. Playing the lottery is a big win for students and could be for you, too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center. Trojans win it by a final score of 55-47 tonight. We're joined by Steve Weedor, head basketball coach of your Little Rock Trojans. Coach, I don't know what you told the ladies in the locker room at halftime, but I think one of them was, we got to make shots.
Yeah, confidence. You know, I just told them, I said, hey, play with confidence. Go out there and execute, play with confidence. And, you know, if you play basketball, you got to believe that it's going to go in, you know, and I could just see it in our eyes a little bit. We was just hesitant that first half and wasn't shooting it with a will to, you know, make the ball go in the hole. And I think second half a much better job. Elena did a great job. Brenna hit some big shots. You know, of course we get what we get out of Jordan, but everybody does. You know, Maya made some big shots. So everybody contributed, and I think that's a big help to us. And I think if we can continue to do that, you know, we're going to continue to get better.
You had 4 players in double figures tonight, and Salgado was right there, another bucket for her, and she would have had double figures. That would have been your starting 5, all in double figures. But Elena Payne, she hit some big three-pointers in this one. I think she was perfect from behind the line in this game and got you 8 rebounds as well.
And ran the offense. You know, I mean, the girl pressured. You know, they really tried to pressure us a lot up top, and she got us in our offense really easy. And I just think that, you know, if the more confidence she gets, you know, shooting that basketball, the harder we are going to be able to guard.
This was a pesky Eastern Illinois team that came in here. I mean, they obviously are trying to climb back in the conference race after starting without wins, and they've only won 3 games in the season, 2 in conference play, but they have beaten some good teams.
Yeah, and they're much better with 23. I mean, she's only played, that was her 7th game this year, but, you know, so their last 7 games, they've won 3 of them, so, you know, she makes a big difference. I mean, she's a good basketball player and adds a lot to their team.
Well, now we have to worry about another player that adds a lot to her team, and that is Nicastro for Western Illinois. She had 33 and 12 against Eastern Illinois on Tuesday. Their big scorer, though, is not in the game. She's out, and we don't know how long she's going to be out. But besides Nicastro, what else does Western Illinois, what type of problems do they present for the Trojans?
Well, you know, I think right now they're playing with a purpose. You know, they Reagan went out, and they're, you know, everybody sort of counted them out a little bit. Well, you know, the Nicastro's stepping up, and I mean, she's probably playing better than anybody in the league. And then, you know, their other player, the girl that's coming in, I don't number 20, I don't know her name, but you know, she's averaging, you know, double figures, and you know, that's stepping up and playing with a purpose. And I think when, you know, they come in here to, you know, on Saturday, they're playing as good as anybody. And, you know, we're going to have to be ready, but I think we're up for the challenge.
I think we are too. The good thing is it's at home, so we're not having to travel in between the games. We've got them at home, and they're the ones that have to jump on the bus, plane, whatever, however they're going to get here and come down to face us.
We're looking forward to it.
I think so. Coach, congrats on the win, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you, Trey.
Steve Weedor joining us here on the postgame show. We'll have Elena Payne step in now as she will come over. Elena Payne with 12 points in the game, 8 rebounds. For Elena Payne, 4 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 2 behind the three-point line, 2 of 4 at the free throw line, 8 rebounds, as I said, 12 points. Elena, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What was going on in the first half? Seems like you guys couldn't make anything.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes the ball just doesn't fall, but our coach just encourages us to keep shooting, and he's putting us in positions where we could try to score. So I'm just glad it started falling down in the second half.
You were 2 of 2 behind the three-point line. That shot is there for you some. Are you going to try and take it a little more?
Most def. I've been noticing that teams have been slacking off on me, and I can def shoot the ball. So I made it a big deal to get in the gym and just shoot some threes today, just so I could be able to come in the game and knock them down.
How did it feel dishing the ball to Maya Cotto, to Brenna Burke, to Jordan Hallman, to Salgado, and getting this offense in motion in the second half?
That's probably one of my favorite things, and I'm glad they're my teammates and are able to capitalize off of that because I get the assist at the end of the day. So I'm just glad that they're able to catch the ball and do something with it.
You are one of 4 of the returners off of last year's team. Why did you decide to come back?
I just know that this is a winning program. I knew that they were going to bring in key pieces to help us win, and I really just bought into the program as a whole, and I trust Coach Lee and I trust Coach Chaz and all the coaches here, so I know we could do something special, so I wanted to stay and be part of that.
I think last Saturday was uncharacteristic of us, that first period against Lindenwood where they put up 31. We've got a hot team coming in Western Illinois. I mean, they're at the top of the OVC. What's it going to take for you ladies to regroup and get ready for them on Saturday?
Just really lock into the scout. Always trust our defense. Our defense has got us this far, so just being able to lock up defense and take what their defense gives us and let us score as well. So,
Elena, it's fun to watch you play.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much.
Elena Payne joining us here post-game. We'll take a break, come back with more after this. You're listening to Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans Radio Network.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
And may I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time.
Pizza deserves Pepsi.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Game Time Wraps, a company whose roots are firmly planted in Arkansas but has worldwide vision, is your source for vehicle and architectural graphics and is a leader in sports flooring, serving customers across the country. Game Time Wraps does everything from their home base right here in Central Arkansas. Call them today at 501-771-9727 or visit their website at GameTimeWraps.com.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back inside of the Jack Stevens Center. Little Rock wins it 55-47 over Eastern Illinois. They outscore them 9-8 in the first. Eastern Illinois returns the favor in the second to take a 2-point lead at the break. 14-11 was their scoring in the second. They outscored Little Rock 14-11. Little Rock outscores them in the third 19-11, and in the fourth 16-14. Best scoring run for Little Rock came in the third period, a 9-0 run. Their biggest lead was 8. That came in the third period, and that's how it finished as well. Eastern led by 3 at one point. Their best scoring run was a 6-0 run. There were 6 lead changes. The game was tied 3 times. Eastern led for 7-21. Little Rock led for 29-03. Trojans shoot 20 of 58 from the floor in the game, 34.5%. Eastern Illinois shoots 16 of 52, 30.8% from the floor. Let's round out the scoring. Elena Payne had 12. Cotto had 12 for Little Rock. 11 for Hallman. 10 for Burke. 8 for Salgado. 2 for Coxford. Lester, Daniels, Belmonte Hurtado, and Pearson McVeigh all played but did not score. Scores from around the OVC. 3:14 to play in the fourth. SIUE leads UT Martin 53-52, 2:08 to play in the fourth. Tennessee Tech and Southern Indiana, the Screaming Eagles, lead it by 2, 56-54 in Cookeville, Tennessee. Tennessee State defeated Morehead 70-62 earlier today, and Lindenwood has beaten SEMO 78-66. Scores from the top 25 of women's college basketball. One final, number 9 Louisville defeated Notre Dame, number 23 Notre Dame, 79-66. That game was in South Bend, Indiana. 7:44 to play in the third. Number 1 UConn leads Villanova 57-30. 8:25 to play in the third. Number 2 South Carolina leads number 4 Texas 37-36 in Columbia. 3:17 to play in the fourth. Number 5 Vanderbilt leads Mississippi State in Starkville 80-73. 4:25 to play in the third. From Lexington, number 7 Kentucky 55, Florida 55. 4:21 to play in the third. Number 25 Illinois trails number 8 Michigan. Michigan leads at 59-47. And with 4:12 to play in the third, number 15 Michigan State leads number 24 Nebraska 47-43. 8 o'clock tip, Oregon is at number 11 Iowa. Number 12 Maryland is at Southern Cal. And number 21 Alabama is at Auburn. That'll do it for us. Ray Tucker will be on the call for the Little Rock Trojans and the Eastern Illinois Panthers. They're coming up right after this. Trojans win it 55-47 on the women's side. Rapid in maroon and silver. They're 9-8 on the season. 5-2 in the OVC. This has been Little Rock Trojans basketball on the Little Rock Trojans radio network.
The Little Rock Athletics Department thanks you for listening to Trojans basketball. Brought to you by Arkansas Democrat Gazette, Game Time Wraps, Dillard's, Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Stevens, and Pepsi.
Thanks, Trip.
Thanks, Trey.